Now we're going to look at how to draw some other things besides rectangles. I mean, rectangles are great, don't get me wrong, but we probably want to be able to draw a few other things to make interesting graphics and animations. So in this example, let's just jump right in. So I'm going to take this code, let me get it, and replace this. Okay, cool. So let's see. So we're drawing a few different things. So the first thing we do is canvas.createOval. So canvas.createOval is, first of all, you can see it makes this nice yellow oval, but it's also the way that we draw circles. Now, before we talk about circles, let's see how exactly it draws the oval. Now, the way that tkinter draws ovals is the same way that it draws rectangles, except instead of drawing a rectangle, it uses the rectangle you specify as the bounding box of the circle. So let's say that I have this canvas. Now let me just get rid of all of this. So let's say that I want to draw a circle. What I do is I basically specify, here is the top left, this is the rectangle, so I'm going to specify the top left corner and the bottom right corner. And then what it does is basically uses this as a bounding box to draw your circle in. So if you say this is x1, y1, and this is x2, y2, it'll draw this oval inside of it. So if we look back at this code, basically I've specified 100 by 50, so 100 and then 50, so like around right here. And then 300 and 150, so 300 and 150. So we use these bounding boxes to essentially draw this oval. Now let's say that I want to draw a circle. Essentially all I need to do is specify a bounding box, which is a square. So let's say I do 50, 50 by 300, 300. So this will essentially be 250 long and 250 high. So that's a square. So let's see what it does. So this actually drew it off the page, so let's use a different example. Let's say 50, 50, 100, 100. So now it basically drew a circle because I started at 50, 50, went to 100, 100, and it was a square bounding box, so it drew the circle. Now the next thing that's drawn is this green polygon. So that's this rhombus right here. Now the way that canvas.createPolygon works is that you specify a bunch of coordinates. Basically, you specify x, y coordinates, so like x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3, x4, y4. And it'll basically just draw a polygon between those points, starting at the first coordinate, then going to the second one, the third, and the fourth. So it's basically doing a fill in the dots type of situation. And so that's how we got this polygon. Canvas.createLine works exactly how you would expect. You specify the first coordinate and the second coordinate, and it draws a line between the two. So this is x1, y1, this is x2, y2. Canvas.createText is a little bit more interesting. Basically, you specify a coordinate, and if you don't do anything else, that'll be the center of the text. Then you do text equals, and that's where you specify what the text is. So in this example, it draws amazing because that's what I said, text equals amazing. Then I say the fill, which is the color, and then I can specify the font of the text. So that's where I tell it to be underlined and bold, and I tell it the specific actual font and point size that I want to use. As you can see in this other example, we say Carpe Diem, and we say that the font is equal to Times New Roman and it's italic. However, notice how we've actually drawn both of these at 200, 100, right? These are both 200, 100, but notice how Carpe Diem is over here and Amazing is over here. So the reason being is that 200, 100 is where the center of the page is. So Amazing is actually centered on top of 200, 100. And Carpe Diem, the reason that it's different is because we specified anchor. The anchor is essentially where should the word start from, or where should it extend to. So when we say southwest, SW, it basically says that the point 200, 100 should be the southwest point on the actual word. So if we go to our drawing, let's say that I have this point right here. So if I just say center and I don't do anything, it'll basically draw the word like this, where the point is in the center. However, let's say I do southwest, it'll basically draw the word with the point being here. If I do northwest, it'll draw the word with the over here with the point being there. Notice how the point doesn't move, but the word moves around it. So if I look at here, basically 200, 100 is right here in the southwest corner of the carpe diem, which extends outwards. Thus, there's different anchors you can use. It's basically southwest, northwest, southeast, northeast, and it'll basically allow you to orient the word differently based on a coordinate. So those are the basics of drawing text, drawing lines, drawing polygons, and drawing ovals/circles.